Alright dolls, let's jump right into it. First I am starting out by priming my face using my Milani Prime Light Face Primer. It is strobing plus pore minimizing. Then I'm going to go in with my NYX Total Coverage Concealer to conceal those hyperpigmented spots, and I am in the shade D. This concealer is live. It covers any and everything. It is my absolute go-to when I really want full coverage, but it is also lightweight at the same time. And I'm just blending that out with my Morphe E31 foundation brush, and ignore my dog in the bottom left hand of the corner. She is going crazy because I'm not paying her any attention. Then I am going in with my favorite foundations for the summer, and it is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I am in the shade Guinea. And then just to warm that up a little bit, I'm going in with my Loreal Pro Glow foundation in the shade Cocoa. Combination of the two just gives you a glowy luminous complexion, and who does not want to glow and illuminate during the spring/summer time. For my concealer, I am going in with my black Opal cream foundation stick in the shade Rich Caramel. I absolutely love this to highlight my face. It is so creamy, it is so full coverage yet lightweight at the same time, and I'm just blending that out with my Real Techniques Beauty blending sponge. Mercier translucent setting powder to set that highlight in place. You want to go ahead and set that immediately after blending it out so that it does not crease on you and so that it lasts all day. And then to set the rest of my face, I am going in with my Nye-Topaz powder, and I have mixed in a little bit of the Mercier in there just to mute down the color a little bit, but it is warmer toned. And again, we're going for that really warm bronzy complexion, and I just go ahead and set the rest of my face with that. Now you want to go ahead and brush away the excess powder underneath your eyes. Now we have let that sit for about 2 minutes or so, and then my favorite part is the bronzer, and this is my absolute favorite bronzer. It is the CoverGirl's Queen Collection Ebony Bronze. It is to the pan, honey. It is all the way gone. I need to get a new one. I don't know what I am waiting on, but this bronzer is life. I don't really cream contour, especially during the summertime. It's a little warmer. I try to use less product, but I definitely bronze. This is my go-to bronzer. Now let's snatch our nose just a little bit using the same exact Ebony Bronze bronzer. And then for cheeks, I believe this is the Black Radiance Toasted Almond Blush, and it is like a very warm sort of orange color. And then for highlight, I am using this Skinfinish by MAC. I do not know the name. It is completely worn off. This thing is about 10 years old, but I use both the gold and the rose gold section of this bronzer, and it just gives you the perfect highlight for brown skin. I mean, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to do some research, see if I can find the name of this thing, but it's literally about 10 years old. And just put that on the tip of my nose, on my cupid's bow, down my forehead a little bit, and as if that was not enough bronzer, we are now going to go in with the Wet n Wild, I think it's the Mega Glow highlighter, and I cannot remember the name of this one. It is the darkest one. I will put the name of everything below in the description box, so do not fret. And now we are zooming in to do our eyes. I am priming my eyelids with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan Sand, yelling at my dog a little bit because she is all over the place. And then I'm just blending that out with an e.l.f. concealer brush. I'm setting that with a little bit of the Mercier just to get a good base for our eyeshadows. Now I am going into the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, and for our transition, we're going to go into the color, which one is this? Burkina, and it is just a beautiful brown toned shadow, and I am going ahead and blend that out in the crease and a little bit above the crease. And then I am going to take the darker brown shade in the bottom corner. I believe it is Fula. Again, I will have everything in the description box. I do not have the palette in front of me, which I probably should. And then I am just deepening up that crease in that outer V with this color. Then you just want to go over that, go over the edges. Want to continue to just blend, blend, blend until you get a smooth transition between the two shades. And then I am taking a Coastal Scents Hot Pot shade in the color Chocolatier. And again, I am further deepening up that crease in that outer V because I want to go for a very brown, very warm toned look. It's my go-to for the spring. And then we are taking this bottom second shade. Again, I have no clue. I do not have the palette in front of me, but we're just going over everything and blending everything out. This one has more of an orangey tone to it, and it just blends everything seamlessly. And then we're going to take that same shade and we're going to run that along the lower lash line using a small pencil detailed brush. And for the lid, I am going into one of my favorite shades in the palette, and that is the shade Daya. It is a beautiful champagne-y gold shimmer, and I am putting that all over the lid. And for the inner 1/3, I am going in with the shade Giza. It is a paler champagne color, and it is the perfect inner corner highlight and all over face highlight, to be honest. And I'm just popping that again in my inner corner and then the first 1/3 of my eye. And then you just want to go into your waterline with a dark pencil. I'm not one for the light under eye, the white liner. Even in the spring and summertime, I am a jet black eyeliner type of girl. And then I'm taking my Wet n Wild liquid liner, and then I am creating a slight wing, keeping it pretty thin, pretty simple, just dragging it out slightly. And for lashes, my absolute favorite lashes for the springtime. I love Fluttery, I love Long, and they are hands down the Sephora collection number 30, I believe. The lash is called Flirt, and they are only $10, and they are so bomb, so wispy, so flirty, and they are just everything. And then now I am going in with my favorite mascara. It is the Maybelline Angel Lash. Is this making anybody else uncomfortable? Like, I'm all up in it. It's making me slightly uncomfortable. But I'm just going along the lower lash line, and can I be any more creepy? Like, seriously, any more creepy? And for lips, I like to keep it pretty nude. There's nothing sexier than a nude, glossy lip during the summer and the springtime. So I'm just going in with my favorite brown lip liner, which is the NYX Urban Cafe lip liner. And then I'm going in with one of my favorite nudes. It is the Milani Teddy Bear matte lipstick, but I am going to gloss that up with one of my favorite lip glosses, which is the NYX Girl Gloss, and this is in the shade Pink, just pink. And one layer is not enough. We are going to go in with a second layer and gloss these babies up. As if they could not have already seen your cheeks from the moon, we're going to go ahead and beam up a little bit more using the Masquerade palette. This is the shade Giza that I use in my inner corner. It is just everything. And this is the finished look. I hope you ladies enjoyed my full face springtime go-to makeup routine. Before you leave, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you dolls in my next video.